Yeah, welcome back to the Career Build series. This is episode 78. We've been doing a lot of work on the Katydid. Finally have that up to where we can do some missions. I've been really trying to get more mission content in here, but I wanted to kind of round out our stable so that we had vehicles for everything. Um, like I was talking about before the Katydid, I went and did some resource trading, but unfortunately the video got screwed up. The audio was all messed up, that was pretty much. I ended up going from here up to the beginner base, put out a fire, went up to the refinery, bought some diesel, came all the way down here through this path, sold the diesel. I forgot to fill up Brigeot with diesel, so I ended up running out of diesel right here actually. Swam to Dremore, made a jerry can, plugged that in, and then brought Visual back. So that was where we were at. As you can see, I have my little jerry can here. So I might put this in the workshop. This saved me. So just a couple diesel cans of fluid and a handle. So let's start getting out there and trying to get a mission done. So let's look at this one here. We have a quarry loader in distress requesting assistance. Extinguish all fires and rescue one casualty and take to the hospital. So I think what we're going to actually do is, what's this one? River barge. That one is, what is this one here? I'm trying to see what this dude is. Let's take the Katydid. We have a bunch of content we can do with the Katydid, so let's do that. Still need to put in some stability systems. Still need to make an autopilot. The main factor that needs some assistance is the yaw, which again is simple stability system will fix that and make that more usable. So we'll do that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quickly, let me see. I think I'm going to take our pickup truck. I think I'm going to go pick this dude up. And then I'm going to head over to Dremore and I'll grab the Katydid. We'll fly him to the hospital and dump him off. We'll come over here. We'll try to do the barge. We'll stop. We'll grab this Johnny. We'll drop off the barge people here, and then we'll go up there. So let's make this a mission. So let's do that. So let's jump in our pickup here. We have our cool little cab over pickup truck that I made. There we are. All right, so let's jump in here. I need to make sure I have a fire extinguisher. I should probably let me put a detachable toolbox in here. I think that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, let me put a detachable toolbox. Let me go like this, I think. I think what I'm going to do is put another connector there. That way, if you have a three-point connection, you can have kind of stuff stick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a quick little toolbox. And so that way we can, I wanted some modules we can put in the bed here, but that way I can have stuff to do the mission like fire extinguishers, some first aid kits. So I think that'll be kind of cool. So let me just quickly bang that together. Cut that, paste that. Okay. And so just make it like this. This color here is fine. Okay, so let's look at. Okay, where am I at? So those are going to drop one block. So we need one block up for the for this connector here. I think I'm going to rotate this connector like this. There we go. I think I'm going to do that. That will be better, I think. Yeah, you have to worry about where it's going to hit so that it doesn't. If you're trying to connect to one of these, you don't want something snapping to that inadvertently. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just do, let's see what I want to do here. Let's grab some regular block here. So this is just going to be like an in-bed toolbox like you've probably seen on pickups before. Okay. And then this will go like that. And then we'll put the button for this on the toolbox itself. All right, so that's going to go down one. And then I want to, I'm trying to think how I want to finish this off. Let me see, door. We see sliding door, I think, here. put it here. Come on. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and then I'm going to move it. All right, so this is just going to be a toolbox. No, it's actually that's too big. Let's do a sliding hatch, I think. I want a manual sliding hatch. Sliding hatch, okay. Let's see. Trying to just set this up so that it's how I want it. All right. I'm just going to put some blocks here. I need to be able to attach this, and then I'll kind of rip it apart how I want it. All right, so what can go on this? This I need to be a floor. All right, so let's do sliding hatch. I need, what do I need? 2, I think. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make this a toolbox. Might be a little bit on the ugly side, but we'll see how this turns out. I just want to be able to put the module inside and have, you know, be able to do work with it. All right, so like that, I think. All right, and then I want to be able to put some rope in here, or what I need. I need we already have a fire extinguisher, but I'll put another one in there. Okay, so let me see. I'm just trying to get the dimensions correct on this, so that's good there. We want first aid kits. I'm clicking on everything I don't want to be clicking on. So we'll make this, one compartment will be all the med equipment, and then the other compartment will be the tools. All right, so I need a defib. All right, so this will give us a defibrillator. Not good. I don't want white. Let's do orange. There we go. All right, so that's good there. Let me move this one block closer, I think. Cut that, move that in. There we go. Trying to see where I can put this. All right, that's fine, I think, like that. All right, so I need a bunch of, actually, will that work? That won't work. Let me see. I'm just trying to get this to kind of work here for me. These take up a little bit of space. I just try to snap this together quickly. I don't want to do too much building, but I want to just have the tools I need to be able to get the job done. Okay, so I think the sliding doors just take up too much space. So let's do this. I think I've tried to make this just compact. So that can go like that. And I want a hatch. The hatch will go like that. So you open the hatch. I'm not a huge fan of having that wheel open hatch. It's this, but whatever. You know what, I'm going to make a custom door for this. I know I'm being a little bit annoying here with this, but kind of want it to look kind of cool. That could be like that, and then this here. Okay, so I'm just kind of talking myself through it here. So that's going to drop down and snap, so I can go one block in like so. All right, and then, so that will be our door here. All right, and then I want to put some tools. Let me get symmetry on here. Symmetry. Do a pivot here. All right. Let's get off symmetry for right now. Okay, back on. Alright, so I'm just making a little door here that we could put some tools and whatnot in here. Alright, perfect. So this is going to be good for putting in tools and stuff. So let's do fire extinguisher. We already have one on there, but this will make it so that we can a little bit more easily put things out. I need a defibrillator. So this would be good for rescue missions. Alright, I'll paint that orange. Alright, and then I want some med kits. Where are we at? Med kits. I think it's health packs. No, what is it? I thought it was med kits. There it is. It is just first aid kit. Okay, it's not med kits. Alright, so those are in, and then I think that's it. I want to keep this kind of on the compact side here, so yeah, I just want this to be like a little in-bed toolbox like you'd see. There we go. Alright, so that's an in-bed toolbox that will snap. Need to go electricity. Are they going to here? Alright, there's electricity there, so this needs to go to the motor, the pivot rather, and then these, like some of these don't need electricity. I'm just going to hook them up anyway, and then that will go there as well. Need a microcontroller. Okay, blank microcontroller. Okay, here's my blank controller. And then I think we'll put it right. Doesn't really matter, but like right here maybe. Okay, so I really just need 2 nodes on that. Get rid of symmetry again. Alright, so just going to take out a toggle and a number out, pivot. Now I have caps lock on. Alright, good, there we go. Numerical switch box, we'll start at a 0. And it will go to a 1. Alright, so just a little hatch that we can drop this in if we need to do, you know, missions with tools. And we can have different tool sets for what we're working on here. And I screwed that up already with not making it wider. And properties width. Okay. Update that. Let's logic it up. Alright, so I need a toggle here, so let's just do a toggle button. Toggle. And that needs electricity as well, so remember to do that. That goes to the pivot. Let me check the pivot direction. That's perfect. Okay, and then I need electricity, and then we're good. So that goes to here. And I need to hide this microcontroller. Okay, cut that. And then that will go right here where we have this. Alright, so that will go there. Go ahead and merge this up. Is that where I want it? I think it is, but I can't see. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Cut that, and then this will go in and down. There we go. And we merge that there. Put a block here. Alright, good. So that's a toolbox. Let's drop that in. I need to paint this here. Alright, good. Let's drop that in. Actually, we'll kind of want to make it silver. Let's try this. This is chrome. It sometimes looks very white in game, but we'll see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Often you see these and they're kind of chromed out a little bit. Symmetry on? Nope, symmetry on now. Make it a little bit quicker. Okay, and then Okay, that's good. And then what's this? That's all painted. This painted. That's painted. Okay, and then I just need underneath. And then I think we're good here. That should get us going here. So I'll leave the bottom that color. Okay, so let's drop this in. Let's test it really quick. Alright, so that module pops in and locks. Sitting a little funky. But as you can see, we can open that up, and now we have tools. Okay, let me see. Let me increase the damping on these wheels. These need it. Let's go 50%. On the fronts. Fronts has most of the weight, so I need to damp the front a little bit more. And then this, let me look at the geometry of this. So that's going to go down one block. Yeah, that should be sitting fine. Okay. Okay, I accidentally deleted out the center block. That would be why that's misbehaving now. What is this? Okay, when I put in, what is that? That is one of the tools. Alright, I think this is fine the way it is. Alright, let's go to the mission. It's sitting funny because it's not 3-point attached like it should be. So I'll fix that another time. I'm not going to screw it. Okay, so we need to go to here. This is by the big hill, so we're going to go, we'll head up the path and go around this way, I think. We'll, can we go through the tunnel? Try to decide how to get there. Alright, I'm just going to not belabor it and just do it. Okay, alright, I think parking brake is, where's parking brake? Jake brake, there's supply there. We'll go 4-wheel drive. Okay, let's go. Alright, should put a horn on this. I'm going to turn the game volume up too. I had the sounds down a little bit because I was working on the helicopter and I haven't put a headset on the helicopter yet. Okay, we're steering alright. I had remembered before I had not necessarily hooked the steering up correctly, so I want to make sure I got that on there. So this should handle off-road pretty well. It has all the suspension it needs. Alright, so I like this pickup truck to be modular, the ability to put like, you know, that rescue module in there and put, you know, I want to be able to put a tow truck module in there for, we often get tow car missions and I don't want to have to bring a huge, massive vehicle in there. Bring something small like this would be ideal. I think this is our turn off here. Yep. Try not to take this too fast here. I don't want to end up careening down. There's our guy right there. Okay. A little dark here. Let me turn on my spots and let me turn on the headlights. Oh, whoa. There we go. I'm going a little fast. It's a little windy and the road's narrow. Yeah, like, okay. So that's me. I need to change the restart point on this. That's why it's making that start noise. It's not actually stalling. It just needs to. Oh, that's cool. You got your loader there, bud. You run it. You're under the tire. Okay, that's no good. All right, so let's open this door and let's grab it out of the back here. We have our Fire X, and let's grab that. Let's put this fire out first. I have two. I have one in the cab, but I don't want to use that up unless I need to. This dude is in bad, rough shape. Okay, is he dead? He's deceased. Okay, that was great. That's no good. I'm laughing at a dead man, I know, but let's take a pic for the video. He's under the tire. That's no good, man. Let me shut the lights off, take another pic. I know it's annoying me taking pics, but need one for the video, so. Poor guy. We got there reasonably fast, but he's done deceased there. He's done deceased. Okay, let's, excuse me, sir. Sorry about that. Get rid of you. Can't leave a man on the road. It's just rude. All right, let's get going here. All right, so let's get to. That was an old mission too. That had been sitting there for a while, so I think that Johnny was had probably died a while ago. But we got 3 grand for the fire, so we're doing somewhat good deeds here. All right, so this is a nice, cool little zippy truck. I'm enjoying this truck. Let's go to Draymore and get the Katydid. Oh my, we're in trouble now. It still drives. Let me put the brakes on. Let me put the fire out. It still drives. I don't know how it still drives, but it's still driving. Okay, fire's out. It's still driving though, so let's get to Draymore. Now it's toast now. Crap, 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 crap. I was hoping that I could have bombed through there faster, but I hit something, and I hit it hard. I should have been a little bit more careful. Okay, so that is toast. So we're luckily close here. Let's do this. Actually, this would be. Do I have? Tell me I put a rope anchor on this, please. It needs 2 rope anchors in the bumper. I don't have any on there. Okay, so this is going to be Operation Tow this bad Johnny back at a different time. So let's do this. Okay, that's all screwed up now. Okay, so we're gonna abandon that for now. We'll go rescue that at some point. I just need to head there with a welder, and then we'll be good. So it's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We can figure this out and go back and rescue that. So we're actually not too far from Draymore. It was just me driving like an idiot. Need to slow it down a little bit. All right, so we got 3 grand off that, and I doubt we did 3 grand of damage. So we're still probably in the black as far as money is concerned. Let's go ahead and let's go grab the Katydid. I'm not going to worry about rescuing that truck right now. I don't. That can't cost very much to spawn that, and then it's more important to me now to go and go do some of those other missions before they time out. So as you can see, we're pretty close. Yeah, I think people often overestimate how big this map is. And so it really, it didn't take us long to walk there. So I'm gonna launch the Katydid. We're gonna go and look for that party boat first. That's kind of an oldish mission too. It's been sitting there for a while, but I don't have an altitude hold in here. But if I trim it out, I hopefully can keep the Katydid stable enough to do a quick rescue. And then we'll grab that person who's at the airfield who needs transpo, drop the people off at the hospital by the beginner base, and then we will go ahead and we'll take that person. So that's a bunch of missions. So let's grab the Katydid here. There's Katydid. Alright, so let's spawn that. Let's see what's the money on that. 25, that's pretty reasonable too. And 77 left. Okay, good. Alright, so I need to start by... Why are you all over the place with brakes? Alright, let's grab this and... Oh, come on. Brakes should be on. Why am I pushing this so readily with the brakes on? I think it's just the way that these wheels are pretty bad, these airplane wheels, so... There we go, that's coming through fine. Okay, so want to close the hatch, want to close this. Jump in the seat here. Let's go ahead and put the gyro on first, and let's start it up. So we start with 99 gallons is our starting fuel. Make sure I don't have any trims, and I do have too many trims in. I'll work on those at some point. Alright, so we're going to go full throttle here. Heater is on. Okay. Let's start getting out of here. All right, I should have put, I'm going to turn the game volume down again. I should have put a headset on the seat to just reduce the engine volume, but I forgot to again. All right, so let's get going here. We have our bearing 2 system here, so let's go. The party boat's got to be in the waterways here somewhere, unless it's on the land, which it shouldn't be. All right, so 101s are heading. All right, so let's start bringing in some prop. All right, prop's coming in here. All right, let's let that catch up and start moving before I mess with it too much. All right, so I'm just going to use trims. You know, in real life, you know, you often, you know, if you don't have an autopilot on the plane, you're trimming to keep an attitude or a pitch that you are looking for. You very rarely do anything like roll trim, but pitch trim is your most often trimmed control surface. You know, you're constantly trimming your pitch trim here in real life. This I need a little bit of roll trim. That'll be fixed when we put a stability system in. Alright, so I need my nav beacon and strobes on, and that's good for now. Cabin light is currently on white. Let me turn that to off. That's off now. Okay, good. Alright, so 98's our heading we want. So we're heading a little bit southeast here. Let's turn over to 98. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's pretty good. We're going there. We should be there in 3 minutes 46 seconds, about 5 nautical miles. Alright, let's keep putting our prop forward. So we get a good 130 something knots out of this, which is really, I'm really happy with that. You know, we're doing 700 RPM, which is a little on the high end, but to put it into perspective, Rigeau has 212s. This is 112. And so Rigeau's around, I think, 600 at max throttle. So, you know, that's 1200 RPM fuel burn, essentially. And so this is at 700. So this is more fuel efficient than Rigeau, which isn't bad. So if you see that ball, if we put that ball where we want it, I'm just going to do a trim. If I put that on the horizon, we're not going to gain any altitude. All right. So I'm actually going to go below the horizon a little bit because I want to start descending, and then I'm going to just put in a little bit of more yaw to try to get that ball to come. We're not coordinated, essentially. So we want to be in coordinated flight at all times. So you can see the ball is now centered. That is now means we're going straight, and we're actually in a little descent, which is what I want. We'll be there in 2 minutes. So we still have to hunt for this thing. There's that oil platform. So it's going to be in this area, but it is a river barge in distress. So it's going to be up this waterway here, in this waterway or in this side. I'm going to start here. We'll just quickly run through this. And then if I need to, I should be able to see by here whether it's up here, and then if not, I can break out and go, and I should be able to see either way in here. So try to do that most efficiently. So this is that's the northern path there. That's up here. That's the southern path right here. So let's should be able to start looking with our binoculars and seeing what I see. Alright, so I'm just going to bank and turn a little bit. Alright, so see we're getting close to the water, so I'm going to start pitching up with my trim. And I'm going to put that ball back on the horizon line. So this is a great great HUD from Sky. Great PFD, has really good information, very crisp and clear, looking really good. I think I might convert the Hummingbird to this. Alright, so I'm looking in that inlet. I'm going to look over in this inlet as we fly by, just try to expedite. This mission, I believe, is a little old, so you know, we could run into a situation where this mission is kind of bunk as well. We're doing 137 knots, which is awesome. That's giving us that's a really good speed to be going. All right, so river barge in distress. So it could mean fire. We have Fire X behind us on the floor. Up there it is. Right there. Okay, good. So we spotted it. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to just start slowly bringing down the prop with 4. I I could press spacebar to just kind of kill it all at once, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to slowly bring it down, and then a little bit smoother. All right, so I need to trim this out manually. I don't have a altitude hold system in there yet. So we have to be very careful here. I don't want to crash this. So I'm going to start, I'm going to press space to get rid of that forward momentum here. Okay, so we have 6 casualties, so that's going to take up all of our seats. But that's going to be worth some money, cash money, dollar bills. So let's see, feet. We get about 60 feet on that cable. So let's go down to about 40. All right, so now I need to set up so I'm not drifting. So I need to go into the wind. Okay, so I don't have much drift as it is right now. I need to, 6 is on. Oh, yep, 6 is on. That was me taking the gyro off to test it. I have a bunch of trims in, so let me see. Let me trim out some. Let me trim back. My pitch was trimmed, so that was why it didn't like it when I took that off. All right, so I'm going to just do pitch trim into the wind, and that's going to allow me to keep us from moving. So like, see, I'm trimming it here. See how I'm gently moving back? That's not too bad. I can catch up with that. I'm just do a little bit more pitch trim, and that will take us out there perfectly. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this. I'm going to do my collective trim here. We're just barely going up. So with an autopilot, it's going to do all this for me, essentially. That's essentially what it's doing. Okay, so let's do 0.02. I just want to make sure it's not descending too much. Okay, we're good. Let's go get this rescue done quickly here. If I can get in a seat. There we go. Okay, let's kind of in a rush to do this. I want to get this going here because I don't know if there is a fire. I didn't even look. All right, so let's go down 2 rather. All right, perfect. So this is our, it's doing that thing again. I need to make sure my body's oriented correctly so that I go down the hole and not, there we go. Okay, so I just need to reset it so that my feet were in the hole. Let me take a quick pick. I hope we're not ascending. That would be some crap. Now we're a good ways away from this. A little nervous that we'll run into issues with this drifting, but worst case, I'll fly up and do it. All right, so I'm gonna put a little slack in these. I'd rather them sitting in the water than. I'm gonna also have the people follow me, and I'll leave them here. All right, tap 1 once. That's gonna leave them. All right, so again, I need to put in a position hold system and altitude hold system. So it might be a little premature to do this mission, but if I can get all these people to follow me, so there's no fire. I get all these people to follow me, at least if they're close, I can hopefully get back to it, and I'm not above kind of cheating and getting flying up to it now, seeing that we're early days testing this. Yeah, I should have flown back closer, I think. Let me just do that. I'm just going to fly. We're still in the testing phase of the Katydid, so I'm not interested in losing it because I mistrimmed something. As you can see, it's actively moving away. All right, so let me get this fixed here. All right, so let's go this way, and then the wind pretty much stopped. I put in a trim factor for the wind. I have roll trim in. I'm going to take that roll trim out. Okay, see, I've got it's getting close to the water too. Once I have a heading hold in or an altitude hold in here, and then I'll put a heading hold in. It'll take a little work for me to figure out a position hold system, but I should be able to do it with the bearing 2 panel, where it essentially keeps going to that bearing. But all right, so let me trim this in. I want to get right on top of these people and then kind of trim it in. All right, so I'm letting go of the control, seeing what it's going to do. What is X? X is yaw trim. Pitch, I have pitch trim in there. Okay, am I holding my position? So I'm coming a little bit I'm going a little bit that way. All right, what's my altitude? 33 feet. Okay, let's do it real quick. All right. All right, the rope cables are still in the water. Let me try to get some people going. If I have to move it again, I can do that. It's not the end of the world. 6 people we need. Okay, so they go here. Place them in the harness. Come on, place them in the harness. Come on, come on, place them in the harness. All right, I need to jump in the harness and put it back down. Need a little bit more length here. All right, let's try to get them in this harness. We're close to getting them in there. There they're in the harness. I'm in the harness. Let's go up. All right, nice. All right, so once I put in that autopilot in that position system, that will be much better to hold us. And then the heater appears to be on, so I need to look into that. A little bit slow on these ropes, but you know, like I said, we were having issues before where that was causing us problems. So, also going to keep in mind, we started with 99 gallons of fuel, so I want to see what our fuel burn looks like in this. We don't have a ton of space to add fuel tanks, but I might put some, you know, backup tanks. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go up into the hold here. I'm going to press 6 for the hatch. Hatch should be closed. F. Okay, now we can stand. I can grab this person up, stick them in there. I want to grab the first aid kit. I'm going to hit him with some first aid. Let me jump back in my pilot seat. We're climbing, so I need to go down. Let's get back over there. Alright, so right about there is good. I want to put that, just a little bit of down trim. Let it stabilize. Okay, let's jump out and do it again. Alright. Where's the harness? I need to jump in the harness here. I have to jump in the harness. Okay, I need 6 for the door again. And then we'll go down. Alright, perfect. So we got 1 of the people so far. Alright. Alright, so I'm out, and then let's see, I'm going to jump on this ladder here. So this is working well. I just need to get some autopilot systems in there to hold us. Placing the harness. When we get in here, I want them not to drown, so. I don't know if we're going up, actually. Are we going up? Here we are, going up. Okay, I think they're still alive, too. Alright, so you see, we have a little bit of a drift. Hopefully, when I put a heading hold in there, it should maintain the same heading, and then I can trim out some prop pitch, maybe. I'll figure out some system to keep us, sentry station, keep us where we need to be. Alright, we're back in. 6. Close the hatch. I can jump down, grab this person. This person doesn't need meds. Good. Back in. 6. Actually, I want to readjust my position here. We're looking at altitude-wise, we're going down, so let's make sure I don't go down in altitude any. I need to be careful with that. Got a little bit of a side drift, so I'm just going to do 1 more point on the roll to keep us kind of where I need to go. Alright, 6 and 2. Alright, and if I don't make it in that hole correctly the first time, I just need to reset it. There we go. Kind of let my leg swing into the hatch hole, and we're good. Alright, let's jump out of the harness. Let's go get this next person. So we have 2 in there. We have, what, 4 to go? Alright, I'm just going to take a quick pick here. Yeah, so this is looking good. This is working well, getting rescues going here. Yeah, so pretty much autopilot's going to make this pretty much get us there, I think. I love seeing them come up like that. That's hilarious. Alright, hatch is closed. I picked them up, put them in. How you looking for health? This one needs health pack again. Alright, let's jump in. Let's go down again. Alright. If my feet get caught like that, I just need to reset it, and then it almost like wiggle up. There we go. That should be down now. So my feet have actual collisions, so I just need to get the feet to go down into the area there. Getting a little bit far away again, but I'll move at the next one. And we'll get to where I don't have to swim so far. Okay, there we go. Let's get this next person. So what's that? 3 in, 3 left. There's one in the inflatable, and there's one here on deck. There's another one in there. So there's 3. That's our last 3. Ooh, you need health right now. So let's bang some health packs on you. Okay, good. Excuse me, stop following me. Just grabbing. Yep. So just move the Katydid. I love the way the Katydid looks. It just looks so cool, man. I'm really enjoying it. I love this build now. I'm to the point where I'm in love with the build, which is awesome. Some of the builds, it's like, it's good, it's functional, but some of them, you're like, really, I love this build, and this is cool for me. All right, hatch is closed. They are in there. There's 4. Let me put the lights. Light's not coming on for some reason. Okay, let me readjust the position of the helicopter here. Come on. All right, so we have 4 in. We need 2 more. There's 1 in the back of the boat, and as you can see, there's 1 in that little raft there. So I don't want to hit this mast. What's my altitude too? My altitude's only at 7, so we're slowly descending. So I'm just gonna go up manually like that. Looks like we're low on electricity too. I was having some issues with electricity, so that's something we have to worry about here. Just trying to get my feet in the doorway here. Okay, there we go. So I'm enjoying this rescue mission. This is good. I'm really enjoying this. Once this can hold position, that's going to be really cool. It's going to expedite this a little bit. And I don't mind if the missions take a little bit of time, but it's just a little tedious having to keep moving. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this person here. I could, if that person was closer, I'd just have them follow me, and that way they could be close, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, this person's good on health. Excuse me. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. I'm getting hung up here. There we go. And we'll move the Katydid closer for the last rescue. But yeah, this is working really well, this system. Your feet get hung up in the door a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It just requires you to reset it. And sometimes it's a little bit tedious, but it's not much you can do with that. It's just trying to guide it down the hatch. I noticed that strobing green. I need to change that back to white. I'm digging the paint scheme too. I'm really enjoying that. That's good. Alright, so we have a 6-person capacity. That was on purpose. As you can imagine, you get a bunch of these where 6 people seem to be the most. So I can't grab a med kit with you there. So put you there, and then I need the med kit to try to heal up these two here. Okay. Let me move the helicopter for the last person. So one thing I want to do is definitely add a remote control at some point. I need to be able to move this helicopter, like, because I just had the notion if I got in a situation where I accidentally fell out because I'm running around here like a crazy person, if I get in a situation where I fell out and the harnesses are up, I have the no clip on, so I can kind of cheat it and fly up. But I'd rather not have to do that if I can avoid it. Try to not do any of that cheating stuff. But it's nice to turn it on in case like spend an hour going and doing something. You have something tiny like your helicopter gets away from you instead of just wasting all that time and getting aggravated. It's nice to have it on for emergencies. Also, like I was saying, it makes it easier if I need to when I ran out of fuel, I ended up I swam back, but I ended up doing no clip to get out there to get the fuel. All right, and here's our last rescue. So those people are doing pretty well on health. Okay, where'd you go, guy? Okay, they're incapacitated. Can I put you in the harness while you're incapacitated? Let's hope so, because I don't have to go up, get the defib, pop you, and then go. Yeah, I can't put them in the harness while they're incapacitated. So let's hopefully not kill this person. Harness, and then I need to go up. I need to get the. Probably not the best idea to put them in the drink like that, but there is a timer on them. It'll tell you how long before they become deceased. So I think they should be fine. I should be able to. I need to dump off. There's the refueling plane. I need to dump off this fire extinguisher, and I'll grab the defib, pop them, and then I'll bring them back up. So a little bit of an extra delay here, but I think we're all right. All right. All right. So this needs to go back in its cubby. Where are you at here, defib? Let me pick you up. You can go here. And then I need the defib, and then I'm going to go down. Okay, 6. Good, my feet aligned well on that one. I should have turned the spots on underneath. Now it's getting dark. There's a spotlight right here. This is the carry winch. That's for the, I have the Bambi bucket I made for that, so. All right, lovely sunset for saving lives. All right, nice. All right, so let's, where are you? There they are. Okay. I can't defib while I'm in the water, so I need to pick this person up. Oh my god, where are they? There. Okay, let's grab them and go up here on the deck. Let's throw their miserable carcass down. Okay. Health pack. You. Now you're mine. Okay, good. All right, so we're in business here. We're making good progress here with this rescue. In the harness, and then okay, here we go. All right, nice. So that's 6 right there. That's all of them. Let's count it up. We'll tell you if you most over rescue 6 casualties. Okay, so I think we're gonna pick up this person here, and then we'll just throw them in the back. We won't put them in a seat. We don't have the seats, and then we'll head to maybe Central Hospital. We haven't been there yet. I've been there in other saves, but we haven't been there yet. That's the closest hospital. I'm gonna check all these people and pop some health packs into them. Don't know why my interior lighting's not working at the present, so I need to mess with that. I might have accidentally deleted the player sensor or something. All right. Let's actually dump these people off the hospital. I don't want them dying because I'm going to pick up a mission. All right, how's the health? Health is, some of the people are lacking some health, but I think we'll make it fine. Let me get this door closed here. It's hard to see this door handle sometime. See, I need to be careful with the, come on, where is it? I can't see it. Let me do a flashlight. It's right here behind the harness. Door. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's jump in the seat. All right, let's get out of here. We're also low on battery. I need to be very careful of that. Let's go right here. That's going to be the closest. We'll come back for that dude. Battery's 62%, so it's not too bad. All right, let me start putting in, was it, I can't see that with my hand in the way. 63, okay. So we need to head 63, which we're headed, what are we doing, 67 now? All right, so our two alternators are not giving us enough juice, which is kind of anticipated. You know, so I'm gonna have to put a regular generator on there too. They'll rob a little bit of power, but as long as the alternator's going as well, I'll see what it's gonna rob. How much? Let me see where I should be heading here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go over this mountain here, so. All right, so we're going 60-something knots here. What's our heading? 108. We're way off course, so let's turn east here a little bit. So I have a bunch of trims in here I need to take out. Roll trim in there. Downward pitch trim. Alright, so that shouldn't rob too much of my power, putting a full gen on there, and that should take care of my battery. You know, if I can do it with alternators, I like doing it with alternators. I probably might need one more alternator on there, but we'll see. I've got plenty of RPM to spare, so I want to make sure that battery stays charged up. What are we doing here? 73, we need 59, we need to turn further to port. Let's go ahead and let's, even though we're having an issue with some, let me check the spots. I can't tell if those are coming on or off. I don't know why this light's not working here. Yep, so something's up. I think the player sensor got deleted maybe. So I'll have to put that back in. That wouldn't surprise me. That doesn't often show a node or anything, so you often will delete that. Okay, so visually I can see where we are. That's the bridge. So this is this bridge right here. So it's right here to the right of it. So it should be right about there is where we're going. So I'm going to start descending here. Again, we're a little low on electricity. Not terrible, but hopefully we can make it to, I don't know, I'm a little bit concerned about delivering that. What I'll do is I have to go to the airport anyway. I don't own that airport. Okay. I can always steal this dude and bring him back with us. Yeah, I don't own any bases that I can drop this helicopter off and work on it. So I just add a generator on. I have that last battery. I meant to put the emergency battery connection. I didn't do that yet, so. But, you know, again, this is the best way to learn some stuff is to actually take it out in a career save and utilize it. So we're going a good 100 knots here. I got a lot of pitch in. And we're coming up on the Holt here. Alright, so I'm going to start to, let's head down here with collective. Alright, I'm going to zero out my prop with the space bar. As you can see, it went to 0. I need to fix that as well. And then right here by those lights there, that's where the hospital is. I turn on my landing light. I don't know if that's working or not. Seem to be having some light issues here. Yeah, so the landing light might not be working. I think this is where the hospital is, right here. Trying not to hit that big clock tower. Yeah, this is the hospital here. Alright, so let's drop it in. Alright, and let's give it some down trim like that. And then I want to, let me see, open my door. Alright. Then I want to open this door. If I can find it. There it is. All right, so let's start picking these people up. Oh, I need to be careful of them in the prop in the front, so I'm just going to walk them off. They walk into the prop. We're going to be in tough shape here. Okay, there's 2 grand there. I don't want to walk in the prop myself either, so I'm trying to dump these people off as quickly as I can before they get more infirmed. Did you not register? Come on. There's another person. Okay. There's a fire in the ATC tower. So good. These are all good missions for the Katydid. I really was hoping we get some good Katydid missions here. 1400 because they were just injured. That's not a big deal. Got to be very careful about walking on that prop. That's game over. I would just go back and start the save, but that's kind of my that's going to be my punishment for myself. If I do something stupid and get killed, is I'm going to make myself have to start the save over again. Not from the beginning, but start, that current where we started. So lose all progress of that particular game session. All right, so then I need you. I need to get that interior light fixed. That'll be fun to get that done. All right, so beautiful. That was a good money maker. We didn't quite get 6 per, but let's see. We're got some good money on that. What is that? That's the ATC tower fire. Let's see. Let me see where my electricity's at. That's a concern to me. 61%. We're not doing terrible on electricity. Actually, it's not miserable. We're maintaining a good bit here. What's fuel? Fuel is going to be. We've used about 50% of our fuel, which isn't bad. Let me do this. We were sitting on station for a long time. Let me go to. I'm concerned about the electricity. Let's go here. Let's put out the fire, and let's go back to base. That way we're not. What is 10,000 to buy TT? I might buy TT as well. I know I said I wasn't going to buy anything, but 10,000. We just made 10,000 on that mission. It was pretty quick and easy. So let's do that. Let's buy that as well. All right, let's go ahead and let's get out of here. So what's that? A 291 heading. 291. So we're talking about to there. Nope, that's the wrong way. 291 over here. Okay, so let's start feeding in some prop. Let me take out that. I had some downward trim for the. Had some downward trim for the rotor to just keep us on the ground. What I'm going to do as well. These wheels have been letting us slide around. I think I'm going to XML edit the grip on these wheels. I want these wheels to actually hold us in place. All right, where are we at here? RPM is good. In a real-life helicopter, you really would be monitoring your RPM a lot. Again, I've never flown a helicopter. I've only flown many fixed-wing aircraft. The rotor torque and RPM are important to understand essentially how much you have left. So there was a guy's YouTube I used to watch. It was kind of cool. He was a flight instructor for helicopters, and he was showing how once you get to a certain amount of RPM and rotor torque, you can't ascend anymore. So like they went up a mountain and they were pretty much that was as high as they could go because they just weren't going to have the RPM for it. Which makes sense. You need a certain RPM to hold a certain load. That's why, if I'm carrying the Bambi bucket, it's heavy full of water. That's going to rob some torque. So we are currently 4 minutes out. I can jam in a bunch more prop here. Let me start putting prop in, get sped up. Again, this is a nice speed. 130 knots is awesome. That's really efficient and fast. We'll burn 90. Let's say we used all of our fuel in this. That's 100 gallons. We can buy diesel as cheap as 35 cents. Say $1.17. Let's say even $2. That's $200. Worst case scenario, and we made a little less than 12,000. Let's say 10,000 on that one mission. So we made 10,000 on that one mission. you know, and so it's very, very economical to run something like this. And this costs 20,000. This is cheaper than Vigeot to bring out, our temperatures. Look at our temperature. No problem on our temp. The engine's been running the whole time. We've had no problem. Let's see, 297. We're close. 297. We are not 1 nautical mile. So let's start descending. I should be able to see it. It's right here, I think. Is that TT? I think it's got to be TT. That's TT. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to press spacebar and neutralize the prop. Just curious about my electricity again. Let me check my electricity. Yeah, so we didn't lose that much. The alternators are very close to having us at sustaining our electrical usage, essentially. Let's put it that way. We're having some lighting issues here. I can't turn on my landing lights unless I have them completely blacked out. So definitely autopilot's going to be something I want to get on this. But again, we're doing fine hand flying it. It's a little bit, like we climbed up a high altitude. Now we're having to descend, things like that. I had to keep adjusting it, but it wasn't the end of the world. I'm going to do some down collective. All right, so we can see the fire there. I'm going to actually shut this down when we go there. Also, one of those batteries is going to be a backup emergency battery, kind of like I had on Vigeot, where I'll have a circuit breaker, and that will essentially, if you get in a dangerous electrical situation, you hit that, or you get very low on electricity, you can hit that, and then you have enough battery to get back to where you need to. If valves weren't, okay, there's one casualty going to a hospital as well. So let me see if the spot's working. I doubt it, but I'll turn it on. See, I don't think the spotlight's working. There are helipads right underneath me here. Okay, I can fill up with diesel as well here, so I have to buy it to do that, but we're going to buy this, so. Alright, let's go ahead and let's shut down. And let's go ahead and shut our electricity off. See, I need to make that work. That needs to be on the hot bus because that has, or actually, you know what? If I switch that to a flip switch, I won't need the, if I switch that to a flip switch, I won't need to have the power on to do it. Flip switches are always powered. Okay, this is going to go defib there, and then I need my Fire X, which is here. Good thing I have a flashlight, man. I need to put an extra flashlight in there, but that's going to probably go in the cockpit. Alright, we can fill up with diesel here as well. So this turned into a really fun mission. I'm enjoying this. I'm really liking the Katydid. Katydid, I'm really have fallen in love with the Katydid. It came together really well. This is a lot of fire, so hopefully my little old fire extinguisher has enough juice in it to put it out. If I buy TT base, though, I will be good on. Okay, that's all of them. All right, let me see. There's a casualty. Let me look for this guy. I think a headlamp would be kind of cool to have. Something you could turn on, and then you could have something in your hands as well. That would be cool. The ability to change the intensity of light with the flashlight. This is a little bit intense for me. Okay, let me see. This will be a cool base to buy too. So it's only 10 grand, so I think I'm going to buy it. Oh, hi, are you the guy? You're the guy, dude. Let me grab you. I'm not having you follow me. You'll end up walking into something that you're not supposed to. Okay, let's go down. Let's buy this island, and I'll refuel. It's easier just for me to carry this, John. Alright, there we go. And we are in business here. Let's go drop this guy off at the hospital. I'm not going to do the repairs here because I have to go get this guy somewhere. But I will. Do I need fuel? I I think I could skip fuel here. I could probably skip the fuel. I have plenty of fuel. Let's go ahead and master power on. Engine start stop. Yeah, we still have 45. We're good there. So yeah, if I make that a flip switch for the cockpit door, that still should work. So actually, I don't want it a flip switch though. I kind of wanted a button. All right, let's see. Where's the closest? There's the hospital ship. Let's do that. Take a little bit of hunting for it, but should have saved here, but I didn't. Let me see. Let's enter that in the waypoint. 271. Okay, so we should be heading a little bit on the north side. Let's go 271. And that's 288, so we're close. So let's go. Let's start pumping in. I started decreasing the throttle. Let's start going. Starting adding in some prop here. Start adding in some more prop. And I'm just holding down my prop with my 3 key, as you can see, or as you see on this gauge. So really, those should probably be on the front dash, my RPM and that. So if I can find some switches to kind of, what are we at here? Should be off my left here. Where is he? 265 is where that was. That's over here. Okay, I'm like climbing like a crazy person. Why? Alright, so where am I? I'm coming up on this right here. Okay, so a little bit to the left here, more 260. I'm just looking for the lights. So 260, I've got a lot of trim in there. So like you see how much down rotor trim I have. What's going to fix that is the pitch of the fin. I need to be careful. I'm starting to lose reference. This happens in real life. You get vertigo. Ooh, wow, you get vertigo where you can't because I've lost reference points. My computer crashing. Okay. Oof. I was the game froze up for a second there. I was afraid my computer was crashing. Okay, there's the ship. So yeah, you lose reference points. So I was getting vertigo as somebody who's a professional pilot. You know, I kind of started to see the signs where I started to lose my reference points, and so I immediately took stock and tried to regain my reference, because that's how you'll crash. Is you can't tell what the water is, what the sky is. You know, and this is the type of conditions you get flat light and get some flat light, and you end up getting you know, like rain or something. So this is actually the first time I've ever landed a mission, at least to the hospital ship. Let's hopefully my helicopter doesn't go off the back. I'm gonna quickly do a save when I land on this, and that will kind of tell me here. Let me do a pick. So my landing light is working. It's just on the dim side. Okay, so that's good to know. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I've kind of experienced. People were talking about how when they did one of the updates, they made the prop sound really obnoxious. So that would be something I hope they fix. That is kind of obnoxious sounding. Okay, let me see. Let me quickly. I'm afraid to shut down because I don't want to roll off the back. So let's do this. Let's grab this Johnny here. Let's pump some health pack into him. Okay. Let's grab him and get him in. Okay, there we go. 1900. Alright, and let's get out of here. I'm afraid this is going to blow off the back. Yep, see, as it moves, it wants to send me off the back here, so get out of the harness, get in the cockpit before you roll off the back, please. Thank you. Ugh. Crash, I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's get out of here. That's Komodo right there in front of us, so starting to get a little vertigo here. All right, so next stop is Draymore. So we made some good money on this run. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and put a waypoint there. Let's enter that in the nav system. All right, and we are 251. So we're close there. Let's start putting some prop in. All right, so if I can fit another alternator in there, which I don't think I can. I think there's a reason I put two, and it was because I just couldn't fit it in there. I'm going to go with a regular gen and a clutch. That takes up a ton of space. That's one of the things I wish the devs would put in, just the ability to use one of the modular clutches as a regular clutch. Because it's just, the 2x take up a ton of space, especially if you're doing something small and you need a little generator. It just takes up a ton of space. Okay, so we need to go left here. So this is is that airfield. I don't know what that one's called. Here, let me look. Just says island for sale. I didn't buy TT. That was kind of a mistake, not buying TT. I meant to buy TT while I was there. It was only 10 grand. That is over on the tracks here. So there's a rock here coming up on Draymore. 250 is the heading. It's actually to my right here a little bit. Should be able to see it soon. Let me shut off my landing light. I don't really need it. And there it is. Draymore is right there. Okay. Again, I don't know if I'm getting any of these names right. But, alright, so we're just going 100. Wow, lightning's killing me. Blinding me. Alright, so that was I enjoyed that mission. That was good. Got a lot of stuff done. Tried getting this dude up there. Ended up he was dead. Threw him in the ravine. Put out a fire though. That was 3 grand. 6 times 2. Say we got 10 grand actually after all said and done from the barge, and then went and did this. Put out the fire at TT and got the dude at TT. So that was really a productive episode. A lot of good career stuff. And a lot of people are kind of dissatisfied with the career, but I think a lot of it is, you need to bring your own fun to it. You need to kind of intersplice some things, do some builds, go back and work in your aircraft or your craft if you need to. All right, let's go down and. All right, so let's shut down. So it'll be engine start stop. Let me open the door first. Master power. I like master powers right in the end there because I can grab it from anywhere. I can be the back and hit it. I can be outside and hit it. All right, so that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Let me put this med kit away. Let me put this fire extinguisher away. I think we're in good shape there. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. And let's recall this into the base and save. Alright, so that is awesome. Let's go ahead and save this. I think it was this one anyway. And then, so let me quickly go in my drive and we will see what I need to add. Some stuff to do, some tests. It was working really well. We, even though we were losing some battery, we weren't losing an insane amount of battery, so we were able to do all our missions. So, let's see, check battery recharge. Alright, I already have add backup battery. Breaker, index the fuel gauge. The heater is on, so I need to do check heater. Fix ADF panel. That was still, the needle wasn't pointing where it's supposed to be going, so I need to check on that. Autopilot. Alright, so hopefully with a heading hold and an altitude hold, that will do most of the work. Trying to think of an easy way to do position keeping. I could do it off the bearing 2 panel, and it will automatically zero the thrust of, so what that would be is the pitch of the prop. It will automatically do that when we get within a certain distance that I set. What I could do is, if the distance is greater than X, have it trigger an up-down counter that will increase the prop pitch so that it will automatically start going back towards it. And that will, If I make it nice and slow, so the autopilot very slowly puts in prop pitch, say I make it 0.1. So if we're 0.1 away from our waypoint, it will zero the prop pitch and will stop forward motion. And then if we drift, say the wind pushes us to 0.2, it will start to add in prop again. Well, as it gets to 0.1, it will shut the prop back off. If we're further away, it'll put in full prop because it's going to keep adding prop until we get there. Well, it's going to take a while to get there. So that actually should be a really good way to do that and make that work. Let me see what else. I'm just trying to make my little list here of things to do. There wasn't anything that really like annoyed me that was that made me feel like, oh, I can't do a mission with this. Just stuff that's, to make it better, like, adding that sort of thing. Let me see. Yeah, so generator is important. I need to index the fuel gauge, which isn't a big deal. Yeah, so let me index the fuel gauge really quick here. I don't want to make this any longer and get into a build video, but prop pitch. Yeah, so those are some good ideas of what I need to do to kind of get this going. So I think that start at about 100 gallons. Yeah, so that will work out really well, I think. Yeah, so we'll do that, and that should really get us to where we can make this even more usable. And so I don't know what the next video will hold. We'll see what's up with what missions come up. I think what I'll probably end up doing is going and rescuing that pickup truck. That might be something to do. All right, so we'll see you in the next one. Bye.